Medical students of Churchampur Medical College submit memorandum to Governor Anusuya Uike demanding alternative arrangements to resume their classes. Assam Chief Minister and NEDA convener Himanta Biswa Sharma arrives in Imphal on a day-long visit and meet with Chief Minister and Biren to address Manipur crisis. NPP National Vice President Yumnam Joy Kumar appeals to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah to expedite process to restore peace in Manipur. NRT is the Manipur State's protest demanding government to restore peace and normalcy in Manipur. Not a theatre personality Ratan Thiam slams Prime Minister Modi for his silence on the Manipur crisis. Hello and welcome to Impact News, watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Medical students of Churchampur Medical College CMC submitted a memorandum to Governor Anusuya Uike today, demanding alternative arrangements to resume their classes. Speaking on the sideline, first semester student of CMC, T.H. Mangan said 95% of the total 99 students of the medical college are from outside Churchampur district and most of them belong to the Meitei community. Stating that classes for medical students at RIMS, Janims and Caesar Academy of Health Sciences resumed from May 22, T.H. Mangan appealed to the relevant authorities to make alternative arrangements to resume their classes either at Janims or RD wing of Lamphel or the Manipur University campus. He also informed that State Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan earlier today assured them that arrangements would be made to resume their classes at a suitable location.
Tambay matungda akhoi 95% hena di akhoi out of Churchampur ki mapan dagi na haijage hamda akhoi nang ayung anta jida akhoi health minister una jarure health minister da akhoi taksin jaram ji akhoi gi hambada akhoi gi 95% छात्र जे कोई चुरचामपुर की मपान दो इबनी ना कोई मयाम की खल्लगा साफगदब मफम अमद लाइक तमन्नब की दमत क्लास से थूना हौना की दमत कोई तक्सन जरम बने तो हेल्थ मिनिस्टर ना हाइबिरकपगी मतुंग इन क्लास से थूना हौरगनी इदि दुम ताकपीरे हाइतारे अदो अखोई मखा तारकपदा अखोई हौजी हौजी लाइजरे जिना कोई गवर्नर की ममांगदनी कोई की छात्र सिंह खरा चंगजलगा मेमोरेंडम अमा पिसन बगल लोनना कोई क्लास से थूना हौबिनब जे कोई अमुका गवर्नर की थ्रू दगी अमु तक्सन जगेन तौजबनी.
Assam Chief Minister and NEDA convener Himanta Biswa Sharma arrived in Imphal today on a date-long visit. Himanta Biswa Sharma held a meeting with his counterpart Chief Minister Notaman Biren, Cabinet Ministers, BJP Manipur leaders and representatives of civil society organizations at Hotel Classic Grande. The meeting aimed to address the prevailing crisis and working towards restoring peace and normalcy in Manipur. Speaking to media, Himanta Biswa Sharma said he will apprise Union Home Minister Amit Shah on matters discussed during the meeting. He said restoring peace in Manipur is of utmost importance. Meanwhile, on a positive note, Manipur government spokesperson, Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan told media at the IPR conference hall this evening that is no report of any casualty nor burning down of houses in Manipur in the past 24 hours. He said 990 arms and 13,500 ammunition have been recovered till date. He said peace and normalcy is being restored in the state. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge today hit out at Prime Minister Narendra Modi for his stoic silence over the continued violence in Manipur, alleging he has betrayed the people of the state. Kharge said Prime Minister Modi's silence is like rubbing salt on the wounds of the people in Manipur, adding the least the Prime Minister could have done was make an appeal for peace. NPP National Vice President Yumnam Joy Kumar appeals to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah to be proactive in addressing Manipur crisis and restore peace and normalcy at earliest. Speaking on the sidelines of blood donation camp organized by National People's Youth Front today at RIMS Blood Bank, the NPP leader stressed that Naga and Muslim communities in the state have a vital role in solving the present crisis. He also sought collective efforts of both Kuki and Meitei communities to bring a peaceful coexistence. Joy Kumar urged all concerned to give a thought and lift the blockade on national highways, as economic blockade will not only affect only the Meitei community but all the communities in the state.
Honorable Prime Minister su, adugo Honorable Home Minister su, moina toga intervene toga action that kari towe abge koke abedo toga violence koi base masi stop to digodi masi purpang moy proactive action loksi reactive to gumsi proactive orga plan toga krai do not leave problems se kopse have se ai opinion da we have sufficient security force ki sufficient later asi da kamne rega force thadal ga du to wada to maduna solution pur kado banate cd plan toga thoka du do han anticipate to thon da no hot do madugi matam da masai ki sarkar sida su aduga security force Razagi confidence lakani la matung da madugi matung da solution se purpang ngamgani.
Speaking to media, NPYF President L. Jayananda said the present crisis in Manipur is external aggression brought on by narco-terrorists, international drug cartels. He expressed disappointment over Prime Minister Modi's silence over the grim situation in Manipur. Jayananda also urged the Prime Minister and Union Home Minister to take serious note of the situation and to work towards bringing peace in the state at the soonest. He also appealed to all the communities in Manipur to give first priority in safeguarding the state's integrity. Jayananda said NPP will urge the Union Home Minister to realize the 5-point demand raised by the party. Altogether, 40 volunteers donated blood at a blood donation camp, which was held with an aim to help meet a blood requirement of injured people in the violence.
Narco-terrorist international drug cartel chalaiba aduga changpa external aggression masidagi laba Manipur gi sigi challenges e masi akoi Manipur gi thawai mangdabida kanglup amatagi thawai mangdabida akoi karamba lalong yatlaga lanthengnarga akoi lanphamjida mai pakkajige habje masi praja miyam gi apamba amasung mayamga thusamnarga matam punamakta hairiba lanthengsida akoi NPYF na saruk yanaba amasung NPP na tawrpa thabak thoram kunamukta youth wing amoina akoi na achauba nahagi participation youth ki participation do leinanaba ai mayamda matam punamak Manipur da leminariba hinminariba kanglup punamakna Manipur fast haiba ideology je masida yumpham oiraga thabak tongminaraga di Manipur si kaidongwaida integrity je sumaina challenges laoi.
Amid public outcries over inaction of ministers and MLAs regarding the restive situation in the state, it has been reported that some ministers and MLAs led by Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Toksom Satibrata have taken some decision to address the prevailing situation after holding 3 rounds of meetings. Even though their resolutions were not immediately made known, sources say they will first approach Chief Minister N. Birent with the resolutions before taking any action. Renowned theatre personality Sangeet Natak awardee Ratan Thiam condemns the centre for ignoring Manipur by taking advantage of the peace-loving nature of the Meitei community. Ratan Thiam also expressed disappointment over Prime Minister Narendra Modi's conspicuous silence on the Manipur crisis and called it tragic. The Coordinating Committee on Cultural Fatality today organized a sit-in at Iboyama Sanglant in Palace Compound. Many artists from the field of cinema, drama, lila, singers and dance artists took part in the protest meet demanding restoration of peace and normalcy in the state. Speaking on the sidelines, Ratan Thiam said it was heartbreaking to see the suffering of innocent people. He condemned both politicians and the government for failing to take concrete measures to solve the crisis. Ratan Thiam appealed to the Centre for proper intervention to bring normalcy in the state at the earliest. Attendees paid a 2-minute silence tribute to those who have lost their lives in the violence.
Center na aikoibu asuki matik thawoidi haibasu handaki matang sida khange aduna center sidais da phajana khanghandana aikoina kari umba tohoutar boidi aikoi yamna wan aikoi se apik pajati urasu yamna mathona phava jati di yamna mathona pharaga yamna ingna leijaba pamba jati di adubu madugi chance loraga center na aikoi da karimata tawidre Prime Minister na bhauba aikoi da wahi amata haibidre Masi muk satiba, masi muk sauba tragedy ay udri. Yamna luba matang lae haina haibasi boy kangi badi. ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯇꯦꯂꯤꯖꯦꯟꯁꯅ ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯄꯥꯎ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯀꯔꯤꯃꯠꯇ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯛꯇꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯂꯨꯁꯟ ꯄꯤꯗꯕꯁꯦ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯋꯥꯍꯪ ꯍꯪꯗꯅ ꯀꯔꯝꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯇꯧꯁꯤꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯀꯣꯏꯆꯦꯟ ꯆꯦꯟꯗꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯃꯤꯟꯅꯒꯗꯧꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯍꯨꯠꯇ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯔꯤꯂꯤꯐ ꯀꯦꯝꯞꯇ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯐꯪꯗꯗꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯁꯦꯠꯄ ꯐꯪꯗꯗꯅ lay mayamse masigi mayamsigi potlumse akhoi pubada ware.
Langtabal MLA Karam Shyam to warrant armed Kuki militants that the Meitei community will not remain silent when the prevailing situation in Manipur takes the form of a second Burmese war. He warned them to stop attacking civilians or else face unwanted consequences. He was speaking on the sidelines of handing over 3,43,850 rupees to Langtabal Kendra Peace Committee at Chajing Mairengkong today to help displaced people at various relief camps. Sympathizers from 40 polling stations of Langtabal constituency who support the MLA contributed the money. MLA Karam Shyam mentioned that the Peace Committee formed on May 5 has so far provided food items worth around 9 lakh rupees to 40 relief camps.
Ekoigi issue isa ima ibel ahallaman di maralai jadaba mayamama kulai paiba kuki militant singna nongmaina kapaga hatle masida koina khangbi gadabadi sumba matam asida ani suba awalan gi saktam lorba matam sida maitei gi thauna farban harul singna kaidongaina su sumba aranba tori singse lemna tharoi moibu thengnadana toy haibasti kuki militant singna khangarabani oje atuba matamda kuki militant singna misam na khuthabase lepiyo matamdu da santi hanjalakani natragadi aruba phiba mayok nagane haibase ai MLA moina thamjari.
Displaced locals of Gualtabi area urged the government and relevant authorities to make arrangements so that they can return home. Gualtabi is the last Meitei village situated along Imphal-Ukrul Road. Violence-affected residents of Gualtabi who fled their homes are taking refuge at Birmangon College relief camp in Imphal East district. Speaking to media today at the relief camp, inmates said Gualtabi is predominantly populated by Kuki community. They said 61 Meitei families from Gualtabi are taking refuge at Birmangon College relief camp at present after Kuki militants started attacking them. The displaced people said they want to return home but are afraid to do so as armed Kuki militants are still roaming around in Gualtabi. They appealed to government to deploy IRB and state forces at Gualtabi to protect them.
Haujuk lairiba Gualtabi sisu Kuki gi imung singa saijin lone dana laibanina makoi gi di Kuki naharol khulai paiba sing makoi gi jaga da lai akoi gi nangna baduda church samasu lai church sing da su hairiba khulai paiba mioi sing si laibana akoi gi Gualtabi gi Meitei khunja sing di mafam matuda kuina laiba ngamde haujuk gi khunja sing sina pamjari basu akoi gi lairiba khungang sida changchal laga laiba ngamna na gi sarkar na simbi dana IRB gi post aduga state force gi post sama akoi gi Gualtabi gi mafam kitang tongma jaga amale madudai da thambirage de akoi Jasing se Sangsal laga laiba ngamgane haiba kisu thajaba leijai aduna sarkar gi maikei dagi yaragadi hana gi matogumna Sangsal laga laiba yananaba security gi matik chaba sinbiragadi hena khoidasu safana mafam aduda amuk makhata na laiba ngamgadra haiba apamsi koinasu sarkar gi maikei da thamjari.
Displaced Meitei people from Churchampur and More who are taking refuge at Uruklitan Makong Higher Secondary Relief Camp of Kerau constituency in Imphal say that they would rather die out of starvation at the relief camp instead of returning to their homes if government failed to revoke suspension of the operation agreement with Kuki militants. They also demand removal of the assault rifles from More. Around 150 violence-affected people, including children, are staying at the relief camp after their houses in Churchampur and More were torn down by Kuki militants. A Meitei woman from More Turen Wangba, Ward number 7, who is currently staying at the relief camp, said she is terrified of the violence that occurred in our hometown. She said they feel unsafe to return homes until then unless Kuki militants are taken care of. Locals under the initiative of Kerala MLA L. Rameshwar and Imphal DC are looking into the needs of the inmates at the relief camp.
ꯌꯥꯔꯤ ꯃꯈꯩꯗꯤ ꯁꯨꯁꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯊꯨꯅ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯔꯝꯗꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯟꯖꯒꯦ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯁꯨꯁꯤ ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯗꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯤꯔꯁꯨ ꯁꯤꯔꯅꯤ ꯆꯥꯗꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯦꯁꯨ ꯁꯤꯔꯖꯅꯨ ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯣꯔꯦꯁꯤꯗ ꯖꯥꯇꯤ ꯁꯨꯅꯕ ꯂꯩꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯉꯁꯤꯐꯥꯎ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯨꯠ ꯍꯟꯗꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯁꯦ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯋꯥꯈꯟꯗꯣ ꯈꯤꯇꯪꯗꯤ ꯈꯟꯊꯕꯤꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯨꯠ ꯍꯜꯍꯟꯗꯕꯤꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯈꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯌꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅꯁꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯃꯣꯔꯦꯗ ꯑꯁꯥꯝ ꯔꯥꯏꯐꯜ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯒꯅꯨ ꯑꯋꯥ ꯑꯅꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯈꯥꯡꯉꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯈꯥꯡꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯏꯆꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯥꯡꯒꯣꯡ ꯆꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯂꯩꯔꯤ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅꯦ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯏꯆꯥ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯟꯅꯕꯕꯨ ꯉꯝꯗꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯐꯤꯕꯝꯁꯤda ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯑꯩꯗꯤ ꯊꯃꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯦꯟꯗꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅꯁꯨ ꯉꯁꯤꯐꯥꯎ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯝꯇ ꯃꯅꯥꯁꯤ ꯇꯥꯗꯕꯒꯨꯝꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯀꯠꯁꯦ ꯋꯥꯅ ꯈꯥꯡꯉꯤꯁꯦ ꯎꯕꯤꯗꯕꯗꯧꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯖꯗꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ.
Chairman of the Judicial Inquiry Commission to probe into Manipur violence, former Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court Justice Ajit Lamba and commissioned member Himanshu Sekhar Das IAS retired arrived in Imphal yesterday. The central government on June 4 appointed a 3-member commission of the inquiry to probe into the violence in Manipur. Aloka Pravakar, retired IPS, is the 3rd member. Manipur Chief Secretary Vinit Joshi and DGP Rajib Singh received them at the Bir Tikenderjit International Airport in Imphal yesterday. The Judicial Inquiry Commission is expected to submit its report within 6 months from its first sitting. CBI has also registered 6 cases pertaining to incidents of large-scale violence in Manipur. A special investigation team has been constituted for a thorough probe into the cases and to unearth criminal conspiracy behind the incident. Sources said earlier Home Ministry had forwarded the 6 cases of Manipur violence to Department of Personnel and Training, DOPT, for CBI inquiry. Kwakaital Apunba Mairapai Bilub members is a protest meet at Kwakaital Bazaar today, endorsing the territorial integrity of Manipur. Protesters chanted various slogans demanding implementation of the NRC in Manipur and abrogation of SUPEC with Kuki militants. They also condemned attacks on civilians by armed Kuki militants. Women folk stopped Kongman today's sit-in at Community Hall in Kongman John 3, demanding implementation of the NRC in Manipur, abrogation of suspension of the operation agreement with Kuki militants, and to uphold the unity and integrity of Manipur. People also took out human chain protest at Sagolban Road from till Sagolban Minor Lairak in Imphal West District, demanding government to protect them from Kuki militants. Local Totosti's human chain protest from Sagolban Thangzam Lairak till Langzinga Choba. Human chain protests were also held today along the National Highway 2 Imphal Dimapur Road in Khonang Anikarak, Chingmairong, Sangakpham Market and Luang Sangbam area. Displaced people of Suknu and Sero today staged a protest meet at Nauhal Tlai Lampak in Kakching Market, demanding their resettlement. United Club Organization to Yuko Kakching Wairi organized a protest meet. They held various placards which read, "Immediate settlement to victim people of Suknu and Sero, restore peace and rejuvenate coexistence, save the integrity of Manipur, one state, one administration, abrogate SU with Kuki militant, installed MR IRB post at Suknu and Sero, etc." People came on street and took out human chain protest against disintegration of Manipur from New Chekron till Khatagolapati. Protesters chanted various slogans demanding revocation of SUPEC with Kuki militants and to introduce NRC in Manipur. Endorsing Manipur's integrity, local South Krai Thangzam Laikai and Thaudam Laikai Lainangko Apunba Mairapai Bilub also carried out protest demonstration at Kurai Thangzam Laikai Lairak. Mayang Imphal Konchak Golden Poly Club also took out human chain protest, upholding the stance of safeguarding territorial integrity of Manipur. Mayang Imphal, Chabung Company Youth, Sport and Welfare Association and Kongoi Sorok Mayra Paibi also stays a sit-in at Mayang Imphal Kongoi Sorok demanding restoration of peace, neutralization of Kuki terrorists and implementation of the NRC in Manipur. Press release from Democratic Bharatiya Samaj Party Manipur State Unit condemns the Centre for ignoring narco-terrorism by armed Kukis. The party expressed confusion over the failure of state and central governments in solving the present crisis, which started more than a month ago. Members and volunteers of Apunba Nupitlob Mayang Imphal took out towards rally in Mayang Imphal, demanding implementation of the NRC in Manipur to eliminate Kuki militants from Manipur, to remove Assam Rifles for helping Kuki militants, and to bring peace in the state. Socialist Students Union of Manipur (SSUM) calls it unfortunate that some political parties are demanding precedence ruled in the state. Press release from the SSUM urges all the political parties concerned to withdraw their demand. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on extension of the internet ban in Manipur. Keep watching Impact News.
Welcome you all to UNACO College, Kongman Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational college offering both BA and BAc courses. UNACO College will be affiliated to Manipur University, Kanchipur. First academic session will begin in July 2023. Hurry up! Registrations and admissions open for 2023-24 academic session.
Manipur Institute of Aviation and Hospitality, Changangai Airport Road. Admission open for certification course in air hostess training and airport operations, airline management, diploma course in hotel management and VVOC in hotel management training. Masida Sunatana, Manipur the Ihan Hanba Oina, commercial pilot training admission su Hogjere. Akak number Sydney 100% placement assistance Hamliba institution ni Masida Sunatana airlines kaya da su ekwagi satra kaya amushu placement funkrabani.
Welcome you all to UNACO School. Admissions open for class 11 science to UNACO School, Kuman and Matram, affiliated to CBSE, New Delhi. Admission also open to class 11 science and arts to UNACO School, Chanura, affiliated to Posam, Manipur. Special coaching classes for hostelers by 4 expert teachers, namely Pedro David Maiden, Dr. Rami Khan, K.H. Hemant Singh and Dr. Chongtham, Narayot Sred respectively, for science subjects. Hurry up for admission to class 11 science and arts to UNACO schools.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Mobile and internet data services are further banned for another 5 days in Manipur. Home Department Commissioner H. Gyan Prakash today issued an order to this effect. The ban on the internet services is extended till 3 p.m. on June 15, as there are apprehension that some anti-social elements might use social media for transmission of images, hate speech and hate videos, which could add fuel to the prevailing communal violence and further disrupt law and order in the state. The order is not applicable to those already exempted by the Manipur government. Universal Friendship Organization UFO members took out a peace rally today in a bid to bring peace and normalcy in Manipur. Impact News reporter Katrimayum Premchand and camera person L. Kabi Chandra bring you a report.
Universal Friendship Organizations, commonly known as SAJAL, today organized a peace rally from Langtabal Kunja Moirang Suvedar ground till Ibudau Khagembo complex, where the organization's members offer a prayer to bring the peace and harmony in the state.
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯈꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯆꯩꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯨꯀꯤ ꯂꯥꯜꯍꯧꯕ ꯈꯔꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯖꯕ ꯇꯥꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕ ꯈꯔꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯀꯨꯀꯤ ꯆꯝꯖꯔꯕ ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯀꯥꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯒꯤ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯑꯦꯇꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯍꯤꯡꯁꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯊꯤꯡꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯩꯗꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯤ ꯂꯝꯗꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯍꯤꯡꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕꯅꯤꯅ we are the son of the soil ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯇꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯁꯨ ꯑꯃꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯁꯨ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯀꯥꯡꯂꯨꯞ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯅ ꯂꯝꯗꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯏꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯏꯔꯝꯗꯝꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯏꯜꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯤꯡꯉꯤꯕꯅꯦꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯂꯩꯇꯥꯔꯕꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯆꯨꯞꯄꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯝꯗꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯆꯤꯛꯄ ꯏꯪꯕ ꯇꯞꯄ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤ ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯣ ꯄꯣꯔꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯁꯤꯅꯤ.
And also this rally is being organized under the concepts of the late R.K. Manishana, founder of Universal Friendship Organizations, and those concepts are we are all covered by the same blue sky. We are living on this common planet Earth, and we are all brothers from a common father. We should not fight among us, hence universal peace and love is better in such a precious span of life. We stand still for the sake of this fatherland. These are some points, the concepts contributed by the R.K. Manishana, who is the founder of Universal Friendship Organizations, commonly known as SHELLYRA.
1562 da paramba muyangamba lain thogi haktakta khoi China laipakdagi lakhiba mayadana haiba khoi yamna lakna phana ngamdaba jai loiba nupa ama laksandana adugumba lain tho amasung macha ibungo khagemba sina amuksu khoi 1652 da khoi lai mangosa manoba kaina China laibaki yamna jai loiba nupa amsu laksangiba puyagi lamda thambiramba khoi khagemba ahum chuba mapokna amuk halaktana maitrei baksida yamna ing tappa amadi marik chumba maning tamba maitrei ba ama ohenbiu haibagi pandamda aikoina haiba mapai bungo amsung majai bungo anigi mafamda irat thangni thoramji tawjaraga koi community mayam chi punjalaga han leijaramba maning tamba maitrei ba ama ohenbiu hana lain thawani mafamda irat thangni thawjabagi khongchatni haujauje maitrei ba ki tangdu laita daba oirakli ba phibam sida praman amada koina nong kanna churokpa matamda satin tupaga nong cholandabagum akoi oirai ba phibam sida koi nong chubanena khalaga koi satin tupkani haiba wafamdune koina thamjarini
Iramdam lain thau khage mana pak iramdam lain thau khage mana pak iramdam lain thau khage mana.
Universal Friendship Organizations, which is commonly known as SHELLYRA, trying their best to bring communal harmony in the state, and it is the responsibility for all of us to bring communal harmony, peace and tranquility in the state. With camera person Kabichandra, this is Ketamayum Premchan, Impact News, Kiamgai.
Kumant Mahikol Mayang Imphal will provide free education from class 1 to 10 to displaced children who are taking shelter at various relief centers. The school principal said the decision was taken in a meeting of the school managing committee.
Ngasiga loina kogi mai makai thadokna lanjena khaba mairu sing class 1 dagina class 10 bawda thamleba mairu sing si mayam phanda leiba kuman mai kol asina lemna like tamba phangalagani state government amasung central government loina stakeholders na kana biraga lako bungta bol lako biduna Manipur da tangdule tabo kunsi malhen biu amasung tung yumira loika deba mai sungbu kogi like tamba phangana simbiu haidna appeal.
Yaifa Lamzing Kanglub Chingaral Tesbur appealed to relevant authorities to take measures to resume normal classes for students in the state. Yaifa Lamzing Kanglub has opened a coaching center for nursery to class 10 at Caesar Primary School in Chingaral Tesbur. Vice President of the Yaifa Lamzing Kanglub Chingaral Tesbur, Hizam Washington, said the initiative was taken to save the academic career of students in the wake of prevailing violence in Manipur.
NAP 2020 gi norms makada like takpinaba amsung quality maintain tawnaba club na kanna sinjari yamna nungai jabdi laikai gi naha singasi anamana oja amsung lailasu hairabang ata oibna tawjeriba thaba sida hena khudong chahan bire laikai sina haurakliba ihau amsung iramdam asigi oiba ihau khudimukta chama da chama yaduna lakpani aduga ekoina tawjeriba siju lantheng amani haibaje koi khanjaraga irang asidasu ekoisu Saruk Yari, Hopa, Manipur, Kanbagi Irang Pudimukta, Labasinasu, Saruk Yazagani, Masigi Light Tamasina, Inot Bibi Bani, Mangal Bibi Bani, Haina Kanjaraga, Equina, Coaching Center, Si Hodok Sabani.
Social activist M.I. Khan appealed to all state ministers and MLAs to hold talks with central leaders in order to restore normalcy in Manipur and keep the state's integrity intact. He claimed that Union Home Minister Amit Shah's recent state visit had escalated the prevailing tension. M.I. Khan expressed displeasure over the inaction of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister to resolve Manipur situation till now, when they would take no time to solve any issues in mainland India. The Peace and Reconciliation Coordinating Committee, formed by Meitei Pangal community of Kairao, Urup and Kiamgai, provided monetary help and fees for displaced people from More and Churchampur who are taking refuge at Urup Lital Makong Higher Secondary School. Relief came to Imphal today. Speaking on the sidelines, M.I. Khan, who is also the Peace Committee's chairman, said the remaining 50 state MLAs should ask the Prime Minister and Union Home Minister why they are treating people of Manipur as third-class citizens by failing to resolve the over a month-long crisis facing the state. He mentioned that holding protest demonstration in localities would not bring solution. He also said that the Peace Committee will meet with affected people in Churchampur, Kampokpi and More and strive to bring normalcy in the state.
Film da, tawedona, TV da, radio da, khabar da hero ko mana dikan roy. Manipur Santi Purake, Tangdu Laitaba Hanjal Haradi, film kom to get Habuki Topiro, Manipur law and order di, Manipur Langak Rambani, Adubo, Amit Shah Lakpatagi, Honorable CM de Lotuaga, Daily Langak Paisan Company. Aduna, Ima Indon Mayang Awabase, Atumatam the Hanjal Haradi, Nasilangak the Yauriba, MLA, Yankaina, Delhi Salaga, I could Ima Indon said hard class citizen la, 4th-class citizen la, any India state Amada, Union Territory Amada, Taudo Ama Tokpada, Prime Minister, Home Minister said, Punkun Marigamun Sange, Manipur and Minipuni Sugada Foda, Prime Minister Nawab, the Angry, Home Minister Laga, Ho in a Heledum, Iran Pugali.
Meiteis of Kasar Lakhifor Kuman, Assam, also donated relief materials to relief schemes opened at Birimangon College, Kautruk and Hangang Primary Health Center. The 6-member team from Assam has been providing relief materials since their arrival in Manipur on June 8. Addressing committee at Manipur Press Club today, one of the members, Wangkai Mayut Nidaza, said Meitei people in Lakhifor Kuman contributed money to provide health to those who have been affected by the violence in Manipur. The team also planned to visit relief camps opened in Moirang.
Aikoi Lakhifor Kuman Kasar Mapanda, Manipur ki Mapanda Lejaragashu, Manipur ki Awaba Tarakpa Matamatam gi Oiman Tolak pa isu Kuding Makta, Ipau, Ayama Matam de Lojay, Amashung, Matung Tabadasu, Aikoi, Madugi Awaba the Saruk Jajagani, Amashung, Hoji Toiba, Lanpam Masida, Makata Bada, Kari Equina Kari Tobajabage, Hybedusu Aikoina, Ipau, Paunaraga, Manipur the Ladiba Civil Society Mayam. Asiga kusam naraga, equine hiram kudimakta, equation Saruk Jagani.
Meanwhile, socio-political commentator P. Sonamani lauded the team for Assam's Lakhifor Kuman for carrying out relief work in the violence-hit Manipur. He also recalled the bond and cordial relationship between Meiteis in Assam and Manipur.
Yam the comparative liquidity yam the light of a mapamni. The Potara Karmaja, the Pojanhe Karmaja, Chama Karmaja, Cheni Karmaja, kindly imagine. The Lakamani Purga Mayam, the Katkani Kotkani Hibisi, it's a huge amount and huge problem. We are one. Blood, Adom the labor, a quay sig lady, Mokui the labor, same and inseparable Hibadom.
Chairman of Langold Old Age Home, Oinam Mangi, says a relief camp for senior citizens will be set up at Langold Old Age Home. Briefing media at Manipur Press Club today, Oinam Mangi said there are 35 old age homes set up under the funding of Manipur government, but the government has not made any effort so far to accommodate senior citizens who have fled their homes due to the violence at these homes. He said even though the Langold Old Age Home operates without government funding, the old age home has arranged 15 beds with help from generous individuals. He said senior citizens from the relief camps may take shelter at the Langold Age Home.
ꯊꯃꯣꯏ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯔꯤꯂꯤꯐ ꯀꯦꯝꯞꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯆꯪꯖꯐꯝ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯂꯃꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯍꯥꯛꯅ ꯂꯥꯡꯒꯣꯜ ꯑꯣꯜ ꯑꯦꯖ ꯍꯣꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯂꯃꯟꯁꯤꯡ 10 ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯏꯗ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯂꯃꯟ ꯈꯔꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯂꯥꯡꯒꯣꯜ ꯑꯣꯜ ꯑꯦꯖ ꯍꯣꯝꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯂꯃꯟꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯁꯦꯅꯤꯌꯔ ꯁꯤꯇꯤꯖꯟ ꯔꯤꯂꯤꯐ ꯀꯦꯝꯞ ꯑꯃ ꯍꯥꯡꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯥꯡ ꯑꯃ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯒꯣꯔꯃꯦꯟꯠꯅ ꯄꯥꯏꯈꯠꯇꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯍꯥꯛꯅ ꯄꯥꯏꯈꯠꯆꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯄꯥꯏꯈꯠꯆꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗꯤ
Millennium Institute of Science Kwakaithal Mayai Koibi and Millennium School Sagolban Salam Laikai and Patswai have donated relief materials at relief camps opened at Kumbi Central High School, Kumbi Awang High School, Moirang Sendra Road Relief Camp, Wabagai Higher Secondary School, Lotus Club Tiang Clump and Fayeng. University Teachers Association extended financial help of 51,500 rupees for violence-affected people. DMU TA Convener General Dr. M.A. Halim Saha handed over the money to the Indian Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch. Peace and Relief Committee Sagolban also provided edible items and essential commodities to around 200 displaced people who are taking shelter at various localities of Sagolban constituency. The committee was established under the initiative of Sagolban MLA R.K. Imo. Team Kompalt Social Development Organization County Youth Center along with Old Meira Paibi Kompal Khaidem Laikai have provided food items, clothes and other essential items to relief camps opened at Hyanglam Girls High School and Lotus Club Hyanglam. NGO People for Social Development, Socio-Economic Livelihood Financed, PSD SELF Singzamai Mathak Chongtham Laikai has donated dry rationed sanitary pads and other essential items to Sendra Relief Camp Moirang. Niruja Clinic of Malom Bazar also donated relief items including medicines and food items to Fayeng Kuno Relief Camp today. Pamel Foundation, under the aegis of Babina groups of companies, today provided daily essential items at relief camps opened at Porabi and KB. Press note from Sangai Healthcare and Research Center informs that people who have been affected by prevailing violence may avail free of cost diagnostic test for all kinds of ailments at the center. 7 different clubs in Kiamgai area have formed a Peace and Integrity Committee, Kiamgai PICK. The committee aims to bring peace in Manipur through public services. The committee also plans to extend help to affected people and carry out blood donation camps.
Hojik lariba Manipurda koi tambulita da baitare akhoi maitegi wahida ga yumdang bana kaina ba haitare akhoi ba pangi indian mayam immigrant mayam chena Manipurda ngasi se akhoi da yam sa phum pirak haitare akhoi pistum da changhan jabani business people singje hojik che akhoi sok pan ba mayam yor pa kholok pa sire da akhoi igi awat pa khopal lei ba sida akhoi pikna akhoi blood donation ma akhoi mayam soi ba kholiba singdugi akhoi pikna to tengen khanjari aduga Makata rakpada Manipur gi CSO singa sanghal ko khudimakta akoi pikna mayong yana thabuk tokno bidong to akoi pikse akoi club tadi punjal lagali katsakni.
Press note from Nelit Infalt, Assistant Director informs that a team of Nelit Infalt led by Nelit Infalt Director and Dev Chandra has donated relief materials to Ideal Girls College relief camp in Akampat. Diocese Social Service Society, under the supervision of Archdiocese Infalt, today provided relief materials at relief camp opened at Birimongol College in Infalt's district. As many as 61 families from Kualtabi are taking shelter at the relief camp. Ibotumbi Institute of Education Kanchipur, Khan Naurem Laikai and Department of Transfusion Medicine RIMS jointly held one-day blood donation camp today at RIMS Hospital. Teaching and non-teaching staffs, trainees and alumni of Ibotombi Institute of Education donated blood at the camp. Eight local clubs and 8 Mairapaibi groups of KANGUJAM have formed People's Protection Committee KANGUJAM. Press release from the newly formed committee says committee members are all set to face any challenges against Meitei civilians. Gurukula Shiksha Kendra Imphal members offered prayers at Mahabali Temple to restore peace and harmony in Manipur. They also paid a 2-minute silence tribute to those who have lost their lives in the ongoing violence. Press release from Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple Board informs that the board has performed religious rituals at Pauktok Hident and Wangam Hident for restoration of normalcy and peaceful coexistence in the state. Arangbam Somrendra Trust observed the 23rd death anniversary of Arangbam Somrendra, who played a significant role in defending Manipur's unity during his lifetime. Attendants paid floral tribute to the statue of the late leader erected at Kurai Nandambam Lekai in Imphal district. Taking part in the event, former chairman of the proscribed outfit, R.K. Megan, lauded Arangbam Somrendra for his revolutionary contribution in building solidarity between the hills and valley people. Arangbam Somrendra was shot by some unknown assailants while he was attending a seminar at Kurai Nandambam Lekai on June 10, 2000.
Hiram loinamakta mang solongdabasi yaugdena khalle hiram khudimagta adumadu maku akhoi revolutionary leader amoina saksona badanatna revolutionary leader amoina magna sarugya hiba adum bate activities mayamado drama da ade drama ibada sumang lila da isei da mahaki isei ki loina phog yumaktane aduda maki lila amsu isei nasingba mayam sida piriba message do kuna sida pawjana pibo adumba message ngaktene sa hajene ngasi ningsingba thorom pangthoklibo se masingba tamogi personality almagi ithomba wakhalon sando wakhalon sengdo amukanna anoba yaning consume have say
8 members from 2 families were admitted to Advanced Hospital today for food poisoning after reportedly consuming pagacious feast locally known as ngahe. According to relatives, the family members suffered from vomiting and loose motion in the morning after they consumed the feast dish last night, and they had to be admitted to the hospital for treatment. One of the patients is said to be in a critical condition and has been shifted to the ICU. The families live near Nomaibung, Khanglabung Ananda High Academy in Imphal district.
ngarang se moi je ngahi lega charu hai family oina ko moi dinner da charu pajane adu moi pulap nipan je makong hamdara ko dagi ari uning ba koning ba lai hau nung ko loi yar ko dagi masa sondara ko di pokhalak pone patient am di khra serious oina leye atai de adum conservative tawna tawri hai tare atai na khra sapana lai de hai tare
ado koi kaim ta khangdre kai tawi se ado nung sinongalak po dam gi dum sar ga tumna gi ba male moi se nungalak po si da makok chik pa yaw ba de oning ba lai ho ba makong hamda ba yam torok pa yaw san ne moi sam ta manadra ba di masa sing da amadi khoi gi tai yai ma se ka ta na ma yaw se sidi massage khara son bani na ma de dum unconscious lay grab zane adi mai doctor da pukhat pina mi su laitre da me loin family se oira bani na thangna da paw harak pagi matam su moi phangdre ba ada sikse no ngala ga mai hospital da loi chakre tong na yeng kan da khoi itai iche ma le ba mana namdana pura maga yengam ba zane ado si phibam se le mi sinu se lak kan da do no se nga haida gi oigadra na sing nai
22 MLA ministers, including the Speaker of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly, condemned the bomb attack by unidentified miscreants at the residence of Nauria Pakanglakpa MLA Sagolsem KB. They demand to punish those involved in the incident. BJP Manipur Pradesh condemns the bomb attack carried out by unidentified miscreants at Ningthem Chakarong, resident of Nauria Pakanglakpa MLA SKB on June 8. Press release from BJP Manipur Pradesh says the party takes the matter seriously and urged those concerned to refrain from such incidents. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Medical students of Churchampur Medical College submit memorandum to Governor Anusha Uike demanding alternative arrangements to resume their classes. Assam Chief Minister and NEDA convener Himanta Biswa Sharma arrives in Imphal on a day-long visit and meet with Chief Minister and Biren to address Manipur crisis. NPP National Vice President Yumnam Joy Kumar appeals to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah to expedite process to restore peace in Manipur. NRTs of Manipur State's protest demanding government to restore peace and normalcy in Manipur. Noted theatre personality Ratan Thiam slams Prime Minister Modi for his silence on Manipur crisis. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.